All right, here we go. We got one of the hot up-and-coming New York artists in the house.
Vlad,
HG
what's up?
Locks, what's good?
Vlad, what's up, man? Coolin', LA vibes.
Yeah, man. First of all, congrats on Handle That.
Nah, salute, man. It's dope, it's moving, salute.
This is like your first hit record.
Yeah, you could say that for sure. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely, like, I looked up some of your other stuff and some of your collabs and everything else like that, and it seemed like this song is moving on a whole different pace.
Yeah, it definitely has its own different, machine, it's got its own way of going through it. It's dope, it's cool, it's definitely, I would agree with you, it's definitely my,
Right.
single.
I mean, because it's like 1.2 million listens on Spotify.
Yeah, shaking.
Like, yeah, on SoundCloud, it got over 1 million.
Yeah, it's moving.
It's doing its thing. You in the Millionaire Club.
Yeah, we almost had 1 million on the video on YouTube.
Right,
So
yeah, on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Why'd you go with the clean version on YouTube?
Just so the kids and everybody could really get a feel to it, cause I believe it or not, even though it's been it's a club record, the kids they've been going crazy to it too, sending dance videos and everything. So I put it up there for the clean version just so they could catch a vibe to it and everybody could understand. So I'm not just focusing in on just one specific crowd, so the kids could vibe out on it. Word.
Feel you. So it was a business move.
Yeah, business always first, man. You gotta get to the bag, man.
All right, so how did that song come together?
Honestly, man, I went out to New Orleans with my boy Nave. He's a producer. He cooked up. I heard the beat. I'm like, yo, it's gonna be a smash. Off the rip, when I heard the beat, I knew it was gonna be a dope record. I didn't know it was gonna move at the pace it's moving, or it was gonna be this big of a record. But I definitely knew it was gonna be a smash. So I took it. I went. I didn't even want to. Matter of fact, I laid something down when I was out there on it. But it just wasn't that dope. So I'm like, I'm gonna take it back up to New York, catch my vibe, have 20 of my boys in the studio with me, get that real vibe going. And that's what we did. I took it back up top, locked in the stew, had to smoking some good weed, got some good Henny in the building, we just, next thing you know, a couple hours later, we got smashed, man.
Okay, so you actually had to go to New Orleans to get the beat.
Yeah. Shout out my boy Nave, man. He cooked it up.
And it kind of has that sort of New Orleans kind of bounce.
Yeah, it do.
To it now that I think about it, because I didn't.
When you really sit back and listen to it, now that when I because I had to do that too, I had to sit back and really take it in. It do got that little it's that up tempo feel, it's that bounce that make you rock. So word, definitely.
Okay, and then you got your man on the hook.
Yeah, my man Sway, man, shout out to him. He from the Bronx too. He doing his thing, man. That's my boy.
Okay. So was he on the hook initially, or how did that come together?
Nah, I plugged him in. Once I heard the beat, I'm like, all right. Like I said, I laid something myself, but I'm like, nah, I think this would be dope if I put Swave on this. So, I hit him up. I'm like, I got a beat for you, or yo, this for you, boy. You know what I mean? You jump on this, we could do something with it. So he came through the stool, like I said, we was vibing. I put on the beat, he went in the stool, he went in the booth in probably 10 minutes, came out with the hook, yo, this how we gonna do this. I heard that, I'm like, all right. I'm like, we got one, we got one, word.
All right, I mean, I've been hearing people say handle that for a minute.
Yeah.
How do you define handle that? What's your definition of it?
Man, handle that, you go so many different ways, man. You handle a situation how you handle that, you feel me? I say that to say this. If you got a situation going on out, just say for the business aspect, if you got business to take care of, you're gonna make sure you handle that. If you're in the streets and you gotta do what you gotta do, you're gonna make sure you handle that. If you here and you gotta wake up and go to do your 9 to 5 every day, you're gonna make sure that you handle that. So that's just the basis of it. You're gonna handle your business how you handle it. And that's just what I like, that's the focus of it. You feel me? Word.
Yeah, man. I mean, so when it dropped, were you surprised as, how it started reacting?
The first couple weeks, I saw it moving on. I'm like, damn, this shit is moving at a fast rate. So I was looking, and then after a while, I just really saw how it started picking up its own steam on its own, and I'm like, all right. That's when it started catching me by surprise by probably the 3rd, 4th weekend. I'm really looking how it's moving. I'm like, all right, we probably got something with this. And then we went out to Atlanta. I saw the reaction that got out there. It was crazy. Then we came out here, and then I saw the reaction that got out here. I went out to Texas, but I was moving around with it, and I saw the reaction that was getting in each state, and that's what really made me realize that, okay, all right, we got a record that's bigger than just New York. We probably got a hit record on our hands. And
so you actually worked the record. You went around and to the different
Yeah.
cities and worked your record. I think a lot of people miss that part of the game.
Yeah, nah, you can't cheat the groundwork, man. I tell everybody,
Yeah.
like, you gotta put in your 10,000 hours, man. You can't cheat the grind. Like, you can front all you want, but the grind knows what you put in, you feel me? You can't cheat the grind, man.
Yeah. And then you went on tour with Ugly God.
Yeah, he's cool, man.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, like, he's dope. He's way different than I thought he would be. You know what I mean? He's dope, though. He got his own vibe going on. Shout out to him, man, his movement. He's dope, man.
He's just hella just honest.
Yeah, I
guess
respect
that's
him.
like the way, like there's no fronting in Ugly God at all. He will tell you he got fake gold. You talked about how your jewelry's fake?
Yes.
So that's fake right there.
Yeah.
That's not real gold.
Hell no.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Looks like real gold.
It's some good fake
It's
shit.
some good fake shit. Right? You have the fake shit, the good fake shit.
It's the good fake shit.
Nah, he's really, like, I respect him for that, though. Like, he doesn't go out there, like, being on tour with him, he showed me he doesn't care. He don't go out. He go out there, he be himself every day, and people love him for that, man. That shit was dope. It's a dope experience, because I got to tackle a crowd that I normally wouldn't, you know, like, normally wouldn't get to be in front of. And to see them cater to me how it was, that shit was dope. Like,
Yeah.
it was dope. It was a dope experience for me, you know what I mean? Like, word.
Well, what I noticed about you is that before this song, it seemed like you were doing a lot of shit with Chicago artists.
Oh, yeah, that's my boys, man. Duck and them. I see you just did something with Duck, man. That's my boys.
So how did a New York Bronx artist suddenly start doing all these songs with Chicago artists? Because you don't really see a lot of that.
Nah, it was like when I first like started getting on my grind and everything, and me and Black, we had I reached out to him through Twitter. Like, this was a minute ago. This probably like 2013, 2014. I reached out to him through Twitter, you know, so he let me know when he was gonna come to New York. You know, we was just gonna build and connect. He came out with the first time he ever came to New York. He came out there with me. Like, it's crazy. He's like, that's my boys, saying like me and Black. I ain't gonna lie, Black, Duck, Swag, all them, those my boys, man. Like it's so real. They done been in my crib, like in New York. Like, you feel me? I'm the first dude that brought them to New York. So then after I brought them out there, it was crazy. They started coming out there all the time. Now I showed them some whole new shit. Like, they like, oh nah, this is lit. So like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Once I brought them out here and we went in the studio, we just started cooking, and then like that drew its own. That's what like drew my first attention, like from people on a national scale. You know, they was doing their thing. You know, they was pulling in millions of their views and everything. So we did a collab, and that's what people started first noticing. Like, oh, who's this? You know, and that's what gave me my first little, you know, spot of attention and everything. So yo, those my boys forever. Like, you know, Billy probably hit me like 2-3 days ago. You know, he was out in Arizona and he FaceTimed me like, yo, I hear your shit on Sirius Radio, you know. So yeah, those my boys, man. Real talk.
Well, you seen the video with Black
Yeah,
and
man,
King Yella
I spoke to him about that.
and Breezy?
Yeah, I'm just like, man, I'm just like, yo, that's my boy, man. Man, I feel him. I understood where he was coming from. I did, but at the same time, man, yo, that's a tough situation, man. It's tough, man, because at the end of the day, you trying to better yourself, and you trying to stay away from all the negativity, but at the same time, it's like, you know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got y'all issues, so, you know, I just told him, man, just stay above all of the negativity, man. People gonna talk, they gonna do what they do. Just you continue doing what you gotta do, man. Keep elevating above it, man. You making it out, and at the end of the day, not a lot of people can make it out, man. So just keep doing what you gotta do, yo. Word.
Well, I mean, to me, I'm surprised they put the video out. Because,
That's what I say.
Because nothing happened.
No, that's what I said, though. I'm keeping it a stack. I would have been like, bro, just hold it down. I would have not recorded. Me personally,
Right.
I would have not even just, you know, if that would happen, I just would have, that never happened. But, you know,
Right. But
everybody's
I mean,
different.
because, you know, with Breezy, he stood his ground.
You can't knock
I mean,
him.
you know,
can't,
he
you can't.
he still had his bags in his hands.
Yeah.
Like, so, I think Breezy walked away from that looking pretty good.
Man, it's just, like I said, that's just a sticky situation altogether, man. Like, that's
Very
my
much
boy.
so.
Like, regardless of what, those my boys, you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody else, like, they know, those my boys, man. It's just, that situation is just, oh, it's sticky, man. It's just, that's one of those situations where it's like a lose-lose, you know what I mean? It's like,
100%.
you pop off right there, all right, man, you go to jail, all right, you prove to your fans, whatever. Same time, you try to take the higher route, everybody gonna write you. The social media world we live in, they all gonna come on your page, oh, you seen him, you ain't do nothing, you know what I mean? So it was a lose-lose situation, honestly, man. Like, it's just one of them whack-ass situations, bro, word, yo.
Well, I mean, my thing is, they're all rappers.
Yeah.
You know, rap.
Yeah, I feel you.
I mean, you feel me? Like, y'all are rappers. Okay, take a little video of him in the mall, then go and put out a song. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Should not make a
are
video,
y'all rappers or
period.
y'all thugging it out? Like, because at the end of the day,
You can't do both. You can't gang
you
bang
can't
and rap,
really
man.
do both.
It's no 1 foot in, 1 foot out, man. I stress that, yo.
Let me tell you, I have done way too many rapper jail interviews. Way too fucking many. You know, dudes who are in there sometimes forever. Like Mac from No Limit, interviewed him. Just interviewed Lil J.
That's my guy too.
His trial's coming up.
Oh, word.
He turned down an 8-year plea deal for a trial that could end up being a whole lot worse if he blows trial.
Damn,
you know, or maybe,
though. That's my boy.
yeah, maybe he'll walk free. You don't know, but I'm just saying, like, yo, like, all these cats have an opportunity to make legal money doing something they enjoy doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting these millions of views on YouTube, like, 99% of rappers ain't never gonna get to do that. They're gonna be sitting there trying to be a rapper for 10 years and never get a million views. Like, so you putting out shit that people are fucking with, all of y'all. Like, why not focus on that instead of all that dumb shit?
I feel you, man. And I learned, man, I lost too many people to the bullshit, man. So I know it's no 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's either you gonna do this or you not.